2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round of the third major of the year, the U.S. Open. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Let's get down to the first hole. Oh, flex on that drive. Looks like about 120 yards left.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
I like the looks of this one. Will it get there? That's a really nice shot. 8 feet left to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
So close. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. This putt for a birdie. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
This is from about 240 yards. Here's the third shot. was so close. 7 feet from here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Right on line, but just misses. That one drops. Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6.
Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
Just a fairway metal long iron required off the tee. You want to avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope. Good putt there. That'll work.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2-putt and get out of there.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This putt is from 18 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
Wow. 3 feet to the cup. That one drops. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
That was really well played. On the green, but a long way away. This should turn back to the right. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging. Ten out of 10 marks given.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. All right, that one is behind us. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
Yeah, nice from the rough. Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Ooh. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Sitting at 25 under as we head to the next. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. An opportunity for a birdie here. Just a short putt remaining here. No, what a shame. A 3 putt for par there. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 13, a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par threes in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. Three feet to go here to the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 4.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
This is his second shot. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like it'll start straight and then break a little to the right.
Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole.
A par 4 here.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side. Fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
5 feet remain.
Little birdie looking here.
He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Out of 16, it's a par 3.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side. That he screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
What an aggressive play, and it pays off on the green on a par 4.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
Let's check in with Henny.
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
He's got this putt for birdie. Okay, on to the next. Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6. Out to the 18th tee.
This is a beautiful hole, and this golf course scares me, but This hole is beautiful. A ditch down the left-hand side, bunkers right, bunkers everywhere. Second shot for these players, straight back uphill, again to a uniquely designed green, almost in the shape of a square. Two tiers, the front one and all the way in the back right. This truly is one of the hardest finishing holes in golf major championships.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
It's got a little itty bitty mouse bit of right hand break.
Looks good.
He finishes with birdie on 18. Rich, only 18 holes remain, and our featured player has built a nice cushion.
This player so far out front, they really have nothing to worry about except for breathing the final 18 holes.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you back with us. Well, you look around the grounds today, I think we're set up for a real exciting day. It's all coming your way on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. I like that one. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Not a bad shot right there. Still some work to do here. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That looked good all the way. He's got this one for par. Okay, moving on to the next.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
9 feet remaining to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
Ooh, that was close. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That is how you play it. And now a birdie look at the third. That one drops. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. Third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
this is bold. Going for it in 2.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
All right, Henny, what do you see here?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
That's a good-looking stroke right there. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
Not bad. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
A little bit too much on that putt. It's just about 3 feet away. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
Going with the 5-iron here. That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
11 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
I thought that was going to go in. This putt is from 9 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
This putt left for birdie. Oh. Moving along. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. Teeing off here at the 9th.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Wow, it's just green after green. It's a machine.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, I thought that was going down. A 3-footer coming up. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
He really played that one well out of the rough. How about this birdie putt? Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
He's hit that one well. Will it get there?
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That should find the fairway.
Ooh, this one caught a good bounce off of the downslope. This might chase out.
What a year with 5 victories already this season. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
We have a par 3 on this one.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
This hole is a par 4.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
This is a 150-yard shot. That was just a few inches away from perfection. Henny is greenside.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Coming down the stretch, and now back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
We're on the tee at 16.
You want to try and land your tee shot if you can on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
John, give us a read on this putt.
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
Too much power on that putt. 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Really well played shot, and par is there for the taking. This putt from 3 feet away. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots. Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Here's the second at 18. The club choice is a 6-iron. Here's a putt to become a major winner and win the U.S. Open. Now starting to turn right. That looked good for a while. All right, it's time to end this right here. A win they'll never forget. Our U.S. Open champion at Oakmont.
Hoist that trophy with a big smile on your face. You've earned it.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.